Hey, Tony Gackers here. Listen, talk to you about something. It's Valentine's, and me and my wife, we've been hanging out today. Went out to eat, walked around downtown. She gave me my gifts. I gave her her gifts, and we was looking around. Just been hanging out talking. Then went and picked up the boys. She had forgot her phone at the house. So she forgot her phone, and cause she was carrying a lot of stuff out the house because she did her makeup in the car. And as I was thinking, while I was waiting on her, she went in the store. After we got the boys, she had to go in the store to get some medicine, for our youngest. And I remember this quote, and it said, something is like a river. The deeper it gets, the quieter it gets. And I interchanged that word with love. And I said, love is like a river. The deeper it gets, the quieter it gets. So going into 16 years of marriage, next month will make 16 years, we done had our tough times where I was out of sync, out of whack, wasn't right in my head, and then that'll put her out of whack. We done had those times. We've had those times of questioning the relationship, questioning the marriage. We've had those times where other people try to slip in there, try to pose as a friend, trying to get in, trying to be the male friend, the female friend, the devil trying to backdoor. We done had those times. We done had the times of poor communication, attitude, selfishness. And I haven't made a post yet on Instagram because, for one, we don't oftentimes take pictures. So a lot of times the pictures be old. And we don't all the time take pictures just because when we be out, we be in the moment. And you got to remember, there was a time where relationships, you didn't have a cell phone. You didn't have no cell phone. You in the moment. So we be in the moment and we forget to take a picture. And then both of us have this thing to where we don't like the way we look in pictures. When I take a picture, I feel like an old man. When she take a picture, she never liked the angle. So we really just don't like showing pictures. We'll take them and have them in our phone. And I went to Instagram and I seen all these couples posting, which I always do. And I make a long caption. But today, I just wasn't feeling it. I just wasn't feeling it because I say, we working on something real. And what we doing, it ain't for the public. What we doing, it ain't for everybody else. Like, I want to profess my love to my wife. I want her to know and to feel that I love her. Because a caption on Instagram could be a lie. And because there's so many people lying, the people who see those people and know those people personally and know that they lying, when they see my post, they gonna assume I'm lying too. So sometimes I don't even want to be lumped in with Instagram relationships, with couples who just focused on monetizing their love, just focused on selling books, just focused on selling a TV show, getting brand deals, making money online. And ain't nothing wrong with it. That's all part of it. Me and my wife got a book together, not because we wanted one together, but because the publisher asked us to do one together. So that's why we did it. It never was my wife's goal, dream, desire. It wasn't mine either, because God put me on the front line. He put me on the front line. You got to think about this like spiritual warfare. In real warfare, the husband and the wife don't go to war. The husband go to war, the wife stay home with the kids. The husband going to protect the front. He going to secure the country. He going to make sure we could be land of the free, home of the brave. And then he come home with PTSD, with all of this here stuff going on, and got to learn how to reacclimate into society, get along with his kids, get along with his wife. That's what the husband does. And the wife, she home and she taking care of things. She holding things together. So I think about the same thing with what I do. I go into spiritual warfare. I go on the front line. I deal with the comments. I deal with the negativity. I do the work of the Lord. I shoulder the burden. And then I come home to her for that comfort, for that love, for that reassurance, that affirmation. And there's times that I would come home to her and I would take out my PTSD on her. And the Lord had to check me. Because see, when I did that, the devil tried to slip in. But the Lord gave me the opportunity to get it right. And I said, Lord, help me get this right. Help me stay right. So all my goal is to teach, not to showcase, not to gallivant, not to proselytize, not to put our relationship on the front street for the darts and the attacks of the world. Because listen, I love my wife so much that if she come out here on this front line and somebody say something stupid, I'm liable to find their name and find their address and go shoot their house up. That's just how I feel about mine. And when I tell you that, I'm dead serious. I'm dead serious. So sometimes people say, oh, Tony, have your wife talk more. Have your wife. I ain't ready for it. I ain't ready for it. Because I'll lay somebody down. I'll lay somebody down about mine. And see, a lot of men, they don't feel like that. And they ain't going to talk like that. And they're going to say, I'm capping. They're going to say, I got too much cap in my rap. And I'm just saying that. No, I'm dead serious. And the Lord knows. And that's why he ain't thrust her out there yet. Because he know I still got to thicken my skin. And so, when I was thinking about posting, I remembered that quote. The deeper a relationship gets, the quieter it gets. What I mean by that is, and that could be when it's bad, and that could be when it's good. The deeper, because you could be deep in a good way, and you could be deep in a bad way. And it could be true for both. The deeper a relationship gets, the quieter it gets. Now my wife, she might post, she might not. I ain't gonna twist her arm. Because one thing I know from what I do, what we do is between us. Can't worry about the world speculating. If you ain't in my inner circle, like on my YouTube, watching my videos, my random uploads, you'll be none the wiser about what's going on in my relationship. Me and my wife were just on the text message because I come up here to get my workout in because I got to take the boys to practice. It's Valentine, but both our sons got practice. We got enough love to where we ain't going to cancel their practice and have them pay the consequences of sitting out of their game this weekend so that we could go on a date. Because we date every day. We love every day. Valentine's is every day. Good, bad, or ugly. Valentine's every day. And so I'm taking them to practice And when I take them to practice, then she going to get her workout in. She don't like working out in the home gym because it'd be too boring. She go out to the real gym and then get in the sauna. And I do mine here. And so we tag team. And for me, that's love working. That's what it is, but that ain't for everybody. Some people, supposed to spend all day together on Valentine. I cancel my coaching call, apologize to my clients who got that notice late, but y'all should have known that now. To my clients, you should have known I ain't gonna be sitting on the phone with another woman for an hour now on Valentine. Come on now. Y'all should have known that now. Come on now. Y'all should have been like, I know Tony ain't finna be on no phone with me for no hour on Valentine's now. Y'all should have known that. So I had to cancel. One young lady, she got mad because it's the day before. I canceled the day before. But I take this day serious. I'm only doing this video because I'm doing my workout. So I'm not with my wife right now anyway. This treadmill be acting up. Y'all gotta forgive me. Again, I need a new one. I might have to do a crowdfund for a new treadmill. It's gonna be a business expense since I'm shooting videos on it. Be acting up. They don't really realize what's be going on. There we go. On incline, be breaking. I had it on 6 incline. I hit 5. It go to 5, but the thing say 0, so it think it's at 0. So then I have to hit 1, then hit 0, then hit 2, then hit 0, for it finally catch and realize it ain't on 0. So listen to me. I want to explain that to you, just from another perspective, because I know, I'm a relationship coach. I know it's certain people that they might be going through in their relationship right now, and they wondering, should they just keep a good face on for the world? Should they put a face on for the world and make a post for the world and not let the world know that they having troubles in their relationship? And I know that they looking to see what I'm gonna post. They looking to see what I'm gonna post because they like, okay, let me see what Tony gonna post, because they know I'm a relationship coach. And so they might be doing that, and that's all fine and dandy, but I might not post. You know why? Because one thing I've told myself is that I'm not gonna do nothing just for the world. I ain't gonna do nothing just for the world. If I'm gonna do something, it has to be because I want to do it. It has to be real. It has to be authentic. I can't just do something just because trying to save face for the people. I gotta do it because it's real and it's authentic for me. And that's what's real for me. So listen to me. I want you to understand. And y'all gotta forgive me working out, but I have to do both. I got to do both. I shot a video earlier today. Got to do both. And see, the bad part about working out like this while I'm filming is I can't count my reps. So I just got to lift till I feel like stop lifting. Till my body say, all right, we done on that one. So listen to me. So if you don't see me post today, I might post tomorrow. When everybody get quiet, I might post then. But I want you to know that the reason why I'm sharing this with you is because you're in my tribe. And sometimes I want you to understand that a relationship could be going great and you don't hear anything from that couple. And at the same time, a relationship could be terrible and you see that couple laughing and smiling on social media. So I want you to understand that's how that works sometimes. And a lot of people don't understand that. A lot of people, most people, just believe what they see. And if they don't see it, they don't believe it. And if they see it, they can't believe that what they're seeing might not be true. But I want you to understand. That's why the quote says, believe none of what you see. No, believe none of what you hear and only half of what you see. Because in this very day, me and my wife doing amazing. But yet, we ain't showcasing on social media 8 o'clock in the morning. And ain't nothing wrong with it if you did. Ain't nothing wrong with it at all. But I just want to share that other side to let folks know that, yes, there are real couples who doing real work, who working through real things, who got real challenges, but they real quiet. And at the same time, they could be real happy. And then there's couples who could be real loud, but at the same time, they real unhappy. So, hey, understand that. Get that in your spirit. And know that you heard it from me. So listen to me. God bless you. I got to go on and get ready for practice. I might get to go live while I'm at practice. Well, I probably won't, because my oldest son be in the car doing homework while his brother practicing. But God bless you, and we'll talk soon. Oh, forgot. I made a promise to myself that every time I think about it, I got to remind y'all about the growth club. The link is in the description. Monthly group coaching. Don't worry about what somebody had their excuse. Oh, I don't have my schedule, so I don't know what time I'm gonna be working. I might miss the call. You might miss some of them, but you're gonna make some of them. And it don't matter if you miss it, because it's recorded and it's gonna be in the academy. So cut your excuses now. Cut your excuses. And there's gonna be a lot that come from this group that I can't make promises on, because then there's always somebody, if I forget, oh, I wanna read mine. You said you were gonna be gifting $1,000. And that's the only reason I signed up, because I know my luck is so good I was gonna win $1,000, but you ain't get $1,000 yet. I need a refund. So listen, that's why I ain't making promise for everything. Y'all gotta forgive me. Gotta change that raggedy speaker right there. God bless you. Grab your membership in the growth group, and we're gonna talk soon. And our first session will be the last week of February is when we're gonna have our first session in the growth club. God bless you. Talk soon.